The game ain't based on sympathy. I'll leave it at that.
What's up, YouTube, man? It's your boy Ashton Jackson, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys a preview of tomorrow's game when the Cowboys play the Arizona Cardinals, week 2 of preseason. So heading into it, we're not going to have like a lot of our starters play. DeMarcus Lawrence is not going to play. Amari Cooper is not going to play. Tyron Smith is not going to play, I don't think. Dak Prescott, I know for sure, is not playing because he's getting a second MRI. I believe he's getting that either tonight or he's probably getting it tomorrow, but I'm not really too worried about his shoulders, so it's probably just an MRI to see how his shoulder feels, because he had a throwing session the past 2 or 3 days and he's probably feeling better, so he's just wondering what it was and things like that. So Dak will be fine. Then again, what I'm looking for in the preseason is to see my backup quarterbacks get a whole lot, not a whole significant lot better, but to be more efficient on their reads. Like Garrett Gilbert, if he doesn't see anything open, make a play with his legs and scramble, roll out the pocket, extend the play, because normally he starts to panic. He starts to panic when the first read isn't there. We like if the play is set up a certain way and his read isn't there, he likes to panic and he gets real frantic. So Garrett Gilbert needs to work on that. Nothing too much Garrett Gilbert needs to work on. He does work on his ball placement. He needs to work on getting the ball out faster, because the offensive line, if it's going to be Ty Nishke again starting at left tackle, and then you got right tackle, you got Lel Collins, but they're only going to have Lel Collins in for a few plays or maybe a few series. So once they take him out, you're going to have and you take out Ty Nishke, who isn't really like good either. You're going to have it back to your tackles being Terrence Steele and Brandon Knight, and you don't want them to be your starting tackles, but it's just a preseason game, and hopefully they don't get your quarterback killed. I don't expect much out of Cooper Rush, veteran dude. I don't know, if the O-line blocks, we might have a good day against Arizona. So transitioning now into the defense, honestly, Gregory's probably not going to play, and DeMarcus Lawrence is not going to play, but everybody else, I want to. Then again, I want to see all my people out there. I want to see Bradley and we haven't seen him on the field yet. It'd be nice to have him out there since he didn't play at all last year. Well, he did play some snaps last year in some regular season games, but he didn't really flash. So Bradley and hopefully he's one of our pass rushers. They're gonna have maybe Terrell Basham out there. They're gonna have Kamara out there. And then I want to see Malik Hooker and DeMonte KZ out there. I want to see Donovan Wilson get a few plays. Trevon Diggs, Bossman, Fett, Micah, LVE, Jalen. So mostly I want to see the entire D-line. I want to see Brent Urban getting some reps at one tech. Odigizua out there. Maybe Neville Gallimore if he isn't banged up or injured. Quentin Bohanna, and then my edge rushers already went over, and of course the linebackers, I want to see Micah, LVE, Jalen, and then of course I want them to sprinkle in like a Keanu Neal and maybe a Luke Gifford and a Jabril. Yeah, and then I just want to see overall improvements on the defense. I want to see them again fly around, make plays on the football. I want to see my DBs lock up the receivers. So I'm recording this on Thursday, and the past 2 preseason games have already ended, and it seems like with those guys they already put out some of their ones. So I think Arizona might put out some of their ones to begin with. So if it's Kyler Murray, D-Hop, AJ Green, and things like that, and I'm also want to see my starting defense out there, because I'm not really worried about my offense. Once Dak is back and you get your Tyron and Lel and your entire O-line starting, and all your trail of receivers are there, and Zeke and TP, your tight ends are there, I'm not really worried about my offense. Again, I just want to see my defense make a lot of improvements in the next 3 preseason games, including tomorrow. So hopefully my defense makes a whole lot better strides. They did well. They did well last week against the Pittsburgh Steelers, but you know, we only had our starting defense out there for a little bit. And also another spot I want to see is Nashawn Wright. I don't know if they're gonna have him. I don't know. Like I said, I don't know if Trevon Diggs is gonna start. I want him to start, but if he doesn't start, your outside corners are probably gonna be Bossman and Nashawn, and hopefully they have Nashawn matched up against like a D-Hop, so I can see what he is against the best. And I also want to see Bossman against D-Hop also, but I want to see both of those switch off of him and things like that. Depends if even D-Hop is even playing. So yeah, I'm just expecting a good preseason game. You know, good backups versus very good backups and things like that. And then one last thing I want to go over right now is the special teams. Hopefully either Greg Zuerlein is kicking, so he has some sort of reps before, you know, going into the regular season. And they have put Nizwander back at punter, which I understand last week he was a punter trying to make field goals, so I wasn't going to be too harsh on him last week. I'm not going to be too harsh on him this week if Greg Zuerlein can't come in and they're asking Nizwander to kick field goals again. I'm not going to get on him, so either, you know, I believe Dallas should have signed, if they should have brought in a backup kicker. I haven't heard anything about them bringing one in, so if Greg Zuerlein's out, then you're gonna expect to see Nizwander kicking field goals again. Okay, guys, thank you guys for watching my overview of tomorrow's Week 2 preseason against the Arizona Cardinals. Hope you guys have a good day. See you. Bye.